We are going to install a plug right here, and we're going to see how fast we can do it. So make sure Bluetooth is off. Okay, shouldn't take us too long. We have a switch here, so we got some constant hot, so we should have a neutral in here. If we don't have a neutral, it's all over. I'm just installing USBs. So that's what we're doing. So hopefully I can get in this wall cavity. The first thing that we want to do is know where the studs are. That's the first thing. So let me spin this around here. Get the light. What's going on, man? We're speed running this one. Not so much explaining on this one as usual. Hang on. Fighting my tripod a little bit. There we go. Okay, first thing I want to do, figure out where the studs are. Oh man. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. That's okay. Let's see where the studs are. There's definitely a stud there. I gotta be honest, man, I was really hoping that the stud was gonna be over here somewhere. Our box is right here. We're gonna get as close to this stud as we can without hitting it. We could also do a really cool blind fish and get it closer over here. I'd rather have the plug somewhere right about here. That way I can just plug in, we can stream, do what we're trying to do. I like to explain so people can learn. If I didn't say anything, it'd be boring. It seems like wigging out. Okay, we need to get a pencil. Keeps beeping up here. Come on. I'm glad to get our damn stud ball. Yeah, man, there's got to be a stud here. So we're just going to go somewhere like right there, play it safe. That's what we're going to do. So our switch is right here on this side of the wall. I want this plug to be right about here, and we're going to cut it in right now. So right here, I got to get in front of the camera. We might go a little bit over. We might go a little bit over. I want to stay away from that stud though. I used to have a really nice tool that automatically did this for me. And now I don't. They're going to be cutting a couple of times just to sneak up on it. Actually. I'd rather cut 4 times than too much. I don't know what that is, guys. There's something in there. You guys hear that? I don't know what that is. But it is metal. Shit. Man, that is as solid as it gets there. There should not be anything in this wall. Crap. Okay. I'm gonna try here. Well, let me see. Let me see how bad this is. I don't know where we're hitting. We know we got a hole in our wall. Let's try. There's something there. It almost sounds like a freaking towel rod in there. Let's go for over here. Let me see. Damn, we have a very tight window because you got king and jack studs coming in over here. And then we have a very tight window to get this. Let's do, man, this is getting not pretty. This is not really where I wanted this. It's almost like, do we abort or do we just risk it? Let's risk it. Let's risk it. Let's see. Let's see what we got. What's right here? That looks pretty promising. I can do that. We can live with that. It is what it is, guys. That's why you take your time before you just go all cut happy. And I'm marking this way smaller than I need to for now until I get a good idea of where to cut. That's good. That's good as well. Okay, we're home free. Just gonna install that back in there. That is a, what is that? It's a vent pipe. There's a vent pipe there. Very interesting. Looks like we just missed it. That's why you double check, right? Okay, so we're still too big purposely. Or too small purposely. I didn't want to cut it too big. Cool. We can always adjust that slightly with the screws too. That should be okay. That's close enough. The switch is right there. That's a solid stack. Yeah, that ain't going nowhere. Okay, let's I know I said I was doing it as fast as possible, but I've got to pick this up because my health is more important than mess. So we got the HEPA shark here. Okay. Now, we are going to selling power from this switch here. Oh, these are all Phillips. I just realized that. What terrible work to install Phillips like this. I'm gonna get my screw gun. There's no telling what we're gonna find in here, guys. Gonna break the paint, so we're just gonna go up and down like this. Maybe score the top. We're good. It is a metal box, and we are playing with electricity, so need to be a little bit mindful. It's a loose connection already. Okay, we got a neutral. One of these would be a constant hot, and I see a ground back there. So that is basically all we need. We might tighten up that connection while we're at it. No one ever tightens their stuff, man. You know, I don't know why I'm tightening this. Well, actually I do, because I can see that's the constant hot. See how it loops through? Like that. That's going to be my constant hot, because the power comes into the switch, and then it comes back out to feed the other switch. So, we already know which ones are constant hot. So we can tighten our switch leg here. And to verify that, we can do this. With the switch off, we lose power here on the bottom of the switch. With the switch on, we get power. So this is our switch leg. This is our constant hot, because no matter what state the switch is, we remain constant here. So we're going to take this off and probably splice it. Oh, wow. They actually unscrewed the screw completely. So hang on, guys. That poses a little bit of a threat here. You should never ever unscrew these screws completely, because they never go back the way they were. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to unscrew the screw completely. I'm going to pull this switch away with this hand. That way we don't accidentally ground this sucker out. And I'm just going to leave this switch down here like that. Remember, that is energized. Okay. I'm also probably going to go ahead and cut this right now. Or, well, yeah, we're going to cut it right now, because it'll make it safer for me. So we're going to cut this loop out right now. It's one side. Here comes the other side. Okay, now we're that much safer. We got less exposed copper. Both of these are constant hot. This one fed the switch. This one's going to remain hot. And I will show you that in a second. This should be the hot one here. This one's dead now. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to work on getting the Romex down to our box down below. So we're going to actually get some Romex here. Is that a wee bit? in that screwdriver. Yes, sir. Yes, the Weehaw bits fit in the what's this thing called? Mega Pro. Weehaw bits fit in the Mega Pro. Okay. The neutral's right here. Perfect. Let's see if I can finesse this down here. We have yet to break that tab out. I'll show you how to do that right now. So if we look in here, you're going to see beyond this, there's a little tab that needs to come out. I'll show you here in a second. One really good trick for getting these out is to use a drill bit or a screw on an impact. I couldn't get my sheetrock saw in there, so we're going to try something else. And what we're going to try is called the right way. So we're going to have to slow down and do the right thing. My camera is fighting for space here. Hang on. It's because I had to leave it plugged in because I'm low on battery. So you guys got to step back in a second. Okay. Got the screw. We got the thingamajigger. Let's come back in here with our sheetrock saw. That's not wanting to go. We will try our Mega Pro and then we'll go get the proper screwdriver if this does not work. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get an angle on it. See, you can't get an angle because I got to pull the whole switch out. I'm going to show you the trick to doing this. Yeah, but the switch is in the way. It's easy to do when it's a new install, but this is my light just fell. Also, my kids are sleeping, so it adds a level of complexity to this. So I'm kind of talking a little bit quiet. I will get a... Hang on, did this light just break? No. I'm going to get a screw. I'm going to show you how I do it, because a screw is way easier to work. Okay. Should give us all the leverage we need here. Just drop it on the wall, perfect. That's the easiest way to do that. Instead of having to hammer on it and beat on it, just finesse it. Okay. We already got it on this side out. It's already out. We're going to do something here now. We're going to change gears and we're going to wire this up right now. I'm going to show you why. Strip this here. Trim the wires in the back of the box like that. Just like that. Got a nice flathead here, so we should get some really good leverage on there, right? Always give the plugs a little shake to reset that stupid plate. One more. Yep. Sometimes you're better off switching to the right tool. And the ground screw doesn't want to give it up. There we go. Okay. Okay, we need to get a Phillips drill bit. Hang on a second. Where I went, there we go. We got it upside down. Can we fold it like that? I think we can. We can cheat. We can cheat. I'm cheating. Okay. Now we can wire it up. Let's see here. We've got to put the retention clamp back in there. If we're good electricians, we will. If we're good electricians. I gotta get this thing back on the charger as well. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. I managed to get that on there. And then I messed it up right there. Right there. Try one more time there. It is a flathead, so just gotta be a little bit patient with it. There we go. Retention is installed. Let's strip it. Six inches of free conductor and 3 inches out of the box. Okay, I need to get to the grounds. They are back there somewhere. Let's see if we can find them. When I say these are the best pliers, I don't just say it because it's trendy. These will absolutely replace whatever idea of needle nose that you have. Now, they made the worst joint possible. I'm not a fan of that. If I can get onto the tip of that just with a little Wago, I will. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to work on unraveling this. This is going to be the slowest part of this. Is trying to get this ground. Remember, that one's energized. So we want to be a little bit gentle around it. But I also want to have my way with it. There we go. Okay, we're just going to grab this down here like this. There we go. That's all I need for a Wago right there. Just that little piece. That's all we need for a Wago. That'll be our ground. Let me get the Wago. Now, I say that these things are pretty big, pretty deep. Let's see if we can snatch it. And while I'm at it, we're going to put a ground off of there. I'm going to plug in the, see here. There we go. Let's see here. I don't think this is going to be enough ground. Sucks. I need more. I got to unwrap it one more time. So hang tight. Because you guys are sitting at 14% battery, so. Kind of hard to manipulate this with the camera right in front of my freaking face, I'll tell you that. I've got to unplug the camera again. I can't do it. Can't do it, guys. You guys got to go back here. You just have to sit right there. There we go. Now we're going to have where I go. And I'm confident in it, so we are just going to install this ground wire right now. So sneak it down and around and back. And line it right up with that other ground. And I'm just going to plug on the Wago. Or we could put a wire nut on it. Actually, it's done so good we could actually wire nut it if we wanted to. I gotta say, man, the smaller Wagos are actually looking better in this case. Because they're a little bit lower profile. Okay. We got it on there. That'll go for our switch. So we've actually got our switch now grounded, which it was not before. Got our neutral here. We're going to tie right there. We're going to get a big old bite on it. We're going to do a whole lot of stripping. That way we can get a nice wrap on this thing. I'm going to push this behind that existing switch. Sneak right down here on these neutrals here. I can touch the neutral because the hot's not connected for one, but also I think everything else is off. So I'm going to break them apart a little bit, and then I'm going to wrap my new neutral into this conglomeration of crap. And this neutral looks like it is energized, but that's okay. That's not going anywhere. Perfect, cut it flush. If I can fit this on here, darn it, I will. It'll go. If it'll go, I'll make it. Perfect. We're going to fold this down, so we're going to use our volt claw, push that up like that, and we're going to push the crap out of this thing. And that would be the understatement of the night. Nice clearance back there. Nice clearance back there. This one's energized. This one's not. Let's push this back here if we can. I've got a rule, man. I don't like to touch copper, even when I know it's off. I think it's a good rule to live by. Except for the wires that I just ran. The wires that I just ran, I really don't mind touching. But anything that's ever existing, I will not touch the copper, ever. Now I'm going to be tying this in. So one side of this is going to be energized. One side of this wire is not going to be energized. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put on something to protect this side of the wire while I'm working on this side of the wire. That way I don't get any surprises. And I've got to plug this in better because fixing to lose you guys. Hang on. All right. Rocking the 840. I like the 840. It's a good choice. 840 is a very solid choice. Okay. I want to strip one of these at a time, so this should be the one that's energized. It doesn't make sense to strip the energized one first. We're going to strip this one first. This one's energized, we don't want to touch it. And this is a new one. Okay. Come on. Pull it out of the box, whatever. Push it back in the box because it's already pre-trained. Okay, now if I make a mistake, this is where you would see a spark. Wire's rated for 600 volts, so I should be safe-ish. This is my switch leg. We are going to turn the switches off. Yeah, they're off. There we go. Okay. I'd rather go turn the power off than make up a bad joint. not a good time to drop the light, Robert. Yeah. Don't buy the Digi-Power Light from Best Buy. What are you doing, man? Broke the screen. Broke the screen on it. Can't take a drop. And that is a problem, actually, because the screen gives you a lot of good information. Like, what mode are you in? Piece of junk, man. I think I got the warranty on this. So, Russ, we're just dropping the light over here. As always. Sucks that I can't get you guys close enough because the camera's in my way to work. Yeah, if this goes any worse, we are going to go turn the power off to a better joint. Give me. We'll try one more time. You can just get two started real good. That'd be ideal. I'm going to get this one the same. There. There we go. Lay it on top of that one. Spin it up. Just like that. I'm going to get this one. Bring it down and around. This one's going to be tricky because I actually need this wire to be completely somewhere else. Almost like right there. I need this wire to lay in right there. I think I can do it though. We're just going to have to straighten it back out once we get the curve that we want. Yeah, there we go. Back up in there, sucker. No. Yes. No. Maybe. Let's see. Yes. Not exactly what I really wanted, but you know, that looks like crap. Nope, I don't like it. I don't like it. We're going to trace out the circuit. I'm trying to trace out the circuit in case this is my internet, but we're going to trace it out. And of course the light turns off, so thanks, light. Hang on. Come on, light. We got a little bit more slack. This is our new wire, so we can we got another shot of this. Take that, wall. No, I'm not going to be able to do it, man. It's too much. Too much. Unless, yeah, actually that might work. Yep, I like that. I can live with that. It's the benefit of having extra wire, right? See how tight that. Oh, you guys aren't watching. Sorry. See how tight that is? I can do that. Sorry, I'm kind of into it because, you know, fighting the camera and all. Okay, now this is the moment of truth. Is it going to explode when I push it back in the wall? Will we nick a ground when shoving this thing back in the wall? Because I'm not going to be gentle with it because I need it to move. Yay, it didn't explode. That's the ground I need. Shove it back in there. Okay. Alright, so we're just going to hook that up to this switch. And then we are done. Done. Alright, we're going to find the screw. Oh, I could turn on the light. I don't like to turn on the light though because it adds more amperage to the whole situation, you know? We don't need any more amperage to the situation. I knew that was going to happen. The switch is not energized. I just got a rule about touching metal. I'll touch the yoke. I just don't really want to grab this switch. But it's not hot. At least it shouldn't be. Come on. If we were any good, we would actually switch out. Okay. I guess we're touching the switch. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to land the wire, this one, underneath the switch, and then I'll land the ground last. A lot of people say land the ground first. I'm touching the yoke, so if I accidentally touch the hot to the yoke, you get shocked. So I like to land the ground last. That being said, I'm going to get it way out of my way. Way up here. And actually right now, we can actually test our plug here. As the plug should work now. Where's volts? So we should have that's DC. Hang on. Okay, there we go. So we got 120 volts there. And to ground, we have 120 volts there. Just like that. And if you want to know how to check to ground, because this is a tamper-proof receptacle, you have to open up the slots first like this. Give a little bounce. Or maybe a big bounce. There you go. Leave one of the leads in. Pull the neutral out and then put it in your ground, which means that our yoke is bonded. I also get 120 to our yoke, and this is a good install on this side. We still got to tie it in. Still got to put in the existing switch, which is right here. So we're almost done here. This wire is energized. So cut that there. Make sure our hands are away from, we're going to slide that up just a little bit. There we go. Okay. Pull straight out. Very nice strippers, by the way, if you don't know. If you're thinking that looks like a lot of copper, I'm going to show you why it's not. Because we're going to pull it here, we're going to wrap it around, and we're going to tug right here, and it's going to force this to straighten out. It's going to get us a really nice wrap around this screw. And we don't even have to wrap this screw technically. Let me turn the light off. There we go. This is not the wrapping type receptacle. I'm going to back this thing out to the max without unscrewing it, because the previous guy unscrewed this whole thing, and I hate that. But it is what it is. There we go. Now the magic right here. With the camera in my way, I don't mind telling you. Like an extension of your hand, man. Such a precision tool for $20. It's hard to beat the Milwaukee strippers. Okay. Now we will be taping this. Alright, we gotta get the ground on here. This is where it all can go south pretty quick if we get complacent. So we're going to probably need to get our volt claw. Something. There we go. Just gonna shove this back here. We're going to try and fold it again without making contact with that screw right there. I'm going to pull this wire nut out of my way again, very carefully. Shove that back there again. And then I'm just going to cross it right here. And that's where this ground is going to live. This ground is going to sit right here behind this switch forever. This curve is never going to make contact with this over here. And this right here is going to get pushed back with the volt claw, not my finger. Like that. Just like that. Now we're free to cross. We're free to do whatever we want to do with this wire. And it's got to go down and around. So the ground's far away from the energized portion. Just like that. Just like last night when I showed you, you want the ground wire parallel to this wire, so when you squeeze this screw, this wire is not on top of this ground and you don't get that crisscross action where the screw doesn't get an even bite. Now usually I tape all of my connections. I might do that. Here's that up. Yep, up is still on. Down is off. Up is on. Down is off. Okay. We want to probably go get some tape. We got to think about ground wires. Not ground wires, metal boxes. And no tape. In case you guys are wondering, this thing can actually grab wire. So we can grab this wire here like this and we can pull it. We can do all kinds of things with this volt claw. We can bend that in like that. See that right there? Absolutely amazing tool. An old attack? Make you feel old, or is that a heart attack? An old heart attack? We could just push it in like that, man. It looks pretty good. I feel pretty good about it. We'll just push it in. In this case, we're going to use the screws for guidance. Usually I push my screws and I'll let my device sit as far back as it can before I screw it in. That way I'm not pushing on the yoke. But in this case, because it's energized, we're going to use the guidance of the screws to set it straight back. Now we can push it back if we really wanted to. But you got to be careful because sometimes these screws get stuck, and as you're pushing these older switches, you can separate this stupid plastic piece from this metal. So what I like to do, I like to give it a hard hit right here straight back with my drill right here. And I'm going to be hitting the back of my drill to shock it into place. Just like that. I do the same thing like that. And yeah, that's a done deal there. We could probably pull it a little bit more even with our strippers. This one's also, we didn't touch the screw, and that's how it was. So we got to pay attention how they had it. We're probably going to loosen a little bit. Kind of play it by ear, because this one's loose and we never touched it. So we want to get it back exactly how we found it. Sometimes you're better off not running your pipe level, just matching what the building's doing. So in this case, we're going to do just that. I don't think I'm going to get any leverage on this. Yeah, see how we're separating that metal back there from the plastic? That's what we don't want to do. As we do it. As we do it anyway. See what I'm talking about down there? That's what we don't want to do. So we're going to stop. We're going to stop and we're going to put the cover plate on. See what it looks like. The screws are loose, so I should be able to finesse it. to perfection. There we go. And we had 4 screws. We're going to find 4 screws. And we need an economy size eraser here. It's terrible they use these screws. It's not really going to leave me very much choice though, is it? It should be like a meme when you are a YouTuber and you want to get something done. So it takes 4 times as long because you want to post it on YouTube. So you got to do it one-handed. Nice. Okay. Now go get a cover plate for that, and we gotta rub that off the wall. Let me see what the percentage about. We got 17%. We can make a trip or two. I'm gonna leave this. Hang on, are we missing all the? Did we have all the pieces? I knew it. We're missing a piece. That's gonna stay right there. The best strippers ever. Right there. A one-handed bit change out, man, that thing's seriously amazing. All right. Too much wire in that switch box? Maybe. Maybe. We gotta get a single gang switch cover. My house is a wreck, man. I am feeling better though, so we gotta pick up I don't even know where to start looking. Everything's kind of everywhere. Probably over here. This is like the drawer of stuff that I'm not sure if it's safe to breathe around. I think it is, but it just stays out here just in case. Getting a 12-volt brushless 3-mode impact driver with battery and charge for $36 worth it to me at Harder Farts Tools other than Hercules. Dude, 12-volt tools are great, man. That's basically what we used for this job just now. I just purchased another one. I got this one for 40 bucks. Oh, there's a June bug in here. Let's let him out. He wants out. He can come out. Come on, bro. Go out, stupid. Just don't come in my house. Okay. You dead now, sucker. Oh, it's a moth. I kind of feel bad. Going out. Going out. There's the door. Go out, sir. Come on. Anybody see where we went? My daughter's terrified of him. It's pretty funny. We got sidetracked. And we put down the cover plate, boys. Oh, we're good. Never get sidetracked and never put down the cover plate. Oh, we got sidetracked again. Dang it. This is so sad. Gotta get you one of those, chat. Oh, no. We got some. I think, unless... Oh, that's where that went. No, we're good. This is a shame to be drinking with Coke, though, man. Hang on, I gotta put you guys. Oh, I can fold the phone. Love that. And you can't drink this stuff with Coke without drinking some of it by itself. It's like I was saying, it's good rum. You can't drink it with Coke. Okay. Now we can mix it. Nice. Cover plate, almost got distracted again. What do you say, dog? What do you say, dog? What do you say? What do you want? Here, get on the bed. Hey, bed. Bed. Get on the bed. Up. Get up on the bed. Get on the bed. Up. Copper. Get out of the bed. Get in the bed cover. He's like, is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted, Daddy? Or is this what you wanted? Oh, I forgot something, man. I was going to grab something else. Dang it. Copper, you distracted me. Come on, Doodle. Keely's sleeping. Is that a Mr. Clean? That is a Mr. Clean. Hang on. That's not a Mr. Clean, dude. That's a Mr. Dirty. How poor you gotta be to not get a new Mr. Clean? What's that, Rodney? A little caulking there. I want to seal this up, and yeah. Magic eraser, indeed. Okay. What are we looking for now, boys? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. Look away. Look away, chat. This is overkill. Overkill. Gotta get the 20-minute fast dry, man. This stuff is so good. Okay, one quick chop. Perfect. Okay, we need a pokey thingy. Pokey thingy, pokey thingy. Success. Oh shit, there was a pokey thingy right there the whole time. Easy, easy. Easy, Ryobi. Come on, fill it in. It's just going to shrink anyway when it dries. Come on, bro. You can do it, finger. There we go. Did it. I knew I could do it. Now we take the string cheese wrapper, because everybody has that in their toolbox. And we wipe off the side of the receptacle. Perfect. And now, when somebody uninstalls this, after I sell the house, they will question why somebody creamed all over the USB receptacle. And that makes me happy. No, bug-proof caulk. Yep, give me a hug. Chicka boy. Here, get on the dog couch. Chicka boy. Okay. Doesn't that fit? Oh, it does fit. It does fit. This thing seriously gives you a lot of leverage. The grip and everything, 2 fingers on this. It's a nice tool. Very nice tool. Ta-da! Now. Ha-ha. Yay. That's nice. Now we're live streaming. We got the, usually when I'm live streaming, I'll have one phone up here. Like that. We'll have the webcam here. We'll have the light here. And I'll be reading the chat here. And then this thing will inevitably die. And this will just give me a little bit more options to be charging. Do you still like your client offset rapid drive? Yes, sir. That is one of my favorites. See if we can catch it. We almost didn't catch it. Okay, we need a bag. We need a bag. There's a bag. I'll show you something funny with this plug tester. I'm going to show you how to fix this plug tester. gonna have to fix it really good. We're going to go in the garage and fix this even better. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'll do a lot of stupid things. Sticking my multimeter in there is not one of them. Hang on, I gotta cheat. I gotta use two hands. Yeah, that's the Weehaw Slim Drive. There's one piece that I'm missing. Where is it? There it is. This one. Dog, 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 dog. At least put it in the area where it goes. I might not put it away tonight, but it's going back where it goes. The best part about the garage and that light is that it's on a timer. So if I forget to turn it off, it'll turn itself off within an hour. This kitchen light already turned itself off. Where's the apprentice to clean all that up? And getting hammered at the bar? Probably. Oh, this is the margarita I never finished earlier. Darn it. Yum. Nice. Nice. It's like the best safe ever, man. Not the right hand, the left hand. And then it's got a little USB in here to charge it. You can take a power bank and plug this thing in if it runs out of batteries. It's called the X-Steer. It's actually legit. Very nice. Yes. Yes, you can't touch it. Yeah, you get more than instant cut off, dude. You get instant yeeted, dude. They will yeet your channel. Touch it on a live, you will get yeeted. Can't touch them. I got another cool one. You guys want to see another one? Hang on. Hang on. Nice. That one puts nails in things. It's a tool. Harbor Freight, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's one of my favorite hammers. S-Twing. Yeah. We got another one of these lights. It's right here. I saw something pretty cool that I think we should try out. Hang on. We need a lighter. Hang on, let me scratch off my address here. Okay, I saw something that said that if you heat these up with the torch, it had to be like a propane torch. Of course, my fan's on. We might need to go to the garage. Or we might just need a better torch. If you heat these things up, instead of having to scratch it out with a Sharpie, you can just heat them up with a torch really quickly, and it'll completely black out all of the info on these shipping labels. I don't know if I have a torch handy. Seems like it works. Yeah, I think a torch is way better. A torch is way better. This is just a lighter. Okay, we're almost at the we're good. Thermal printer, yeah. Yeah, I think so. My phone's trying to die. My phone is trying to die. Ha! We use our new plug. Just talk to it, that thing. I just licked my hand real quick. Dog is happy to never see another homie like him. What do you think, baby? What do you think, baby? Do you like my receptacle? Do you like my plug? Do you like it? Do you like it? I'm going to get you. Who the hell is Oz? I don't know. All right. That's it. That's all we got. I think my wife wants to go to bed, so I got my USB in. I'm happy. It's already in use. And the margins are flawless. Except for where we potentially hit the pipe. All right, guys. Appreciate it. See you guys.